Hi guys, it's Roya, and today I'm going to talk to you about the rest of the books I read this month that I didn't talk about in my last video, and also my TBR for the month. In my last video, I talked about 4 books that I was reading while I was on vacation, and I had to leave those books there, so these are the books that I read this month since then. First, I read Invasion of the Tearling, which is the sequel to Queen of the Tearling, and while I didn't like this book as much as the first one, I still really thought it was going to be my favorite of the month, but then I read this one, An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, and this book is amazing. I think this was my favorite of the month, for sure. This book was awesome. It had a really complex setting and great characters, and I stayed up until 3 in the morning reading this. It was that good. Although my one gripe with it, though, was I thought the ending was a little bit anticlimactic, and it was kind of a cop-out almost, but really, that was so small compared to the rest of, everything I enjoyed from this book. Those are 2 of the 7 books I read this month. I talked about the other ones in my last video. I have an extensive TBR for this month as well. First of all, I still have 4 books to go in the 5 Faves rereading challenge. I talked about those in my last video. And I also have to read books for another reading challenge that starts tomorrow and goes for a week, and I'll talk about that in my next video. And also, I failed to finish my TBR challenge for this past month, which was Acorna by Anne McCaffrey. Although I did start this book, it's actually really, really good, but I haven't gotten a chance to finish it because people kept lending me books this month. That's what happened. But this will be the first thing I finish this month, after next week's reading challenge. We have my old friend, the TBR Pokeball, to determine what I will be reading this month. Let's give it a good shake. I picked this one. Can you see it? Can you see it? It's really, really tattered. My TBR for the month is Psyche in a Dress by Francesca Lia Block. And this is also a book that I was actually going to read this month anyway for next week's reading challenge. Now, that is funny because that's the second time in a row of the 2 months I've been using the TBR Pokeball that I've drawn out the name of a book that I was going to read anyway. I have no idea what this book is about. My aunt gave it to me. It's really short. It's a really small book. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will have another one up soon. Bye!